Test your studs and females with the next level of health monitoring with the white blood cell compact point of care analyzer. Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Sam, your host with Canine Corner, and today we're going to be exploring why monitoring your dog's white blood cell counts is important to their health. As a dog breeder, you know that monitoring the health of your animals is crucially important. However, most dogs can't talk and tell you what's wrong, and it can be difficult to identify the symptoms and early illness stages. So let's break down the science a little bit and get into why this particular sort of testing can be important and useful in identifying certain aspects of the health of your animals. So white blood cell counts are important in dogs, most other mammals, and especially in humans, is a permanent fixture of their innate immune system. So your immune system, made up primarily of white blood cells, responds to infections and diseases by elevating the number of these cells and attacking the site of the injury or infection. So essentially, if your white blood cell counts are higher or more prolific, you can safely assume that there's an infection or some other problem in the body going on. So you may be thinking in your head, well, can I use this to diagnose a particular disease? Unfortunately, the answer is no. However, certain types of the white blood cells, as there are 5 different types that this analyzer identifies and measures, can point to particular classes or types of infections and diseases. So we recommend using the WBC or white blood cell analyzer before breeding and regularly to keep your kennels clean, keep your dog safe, and keep your business making money. Having a device like this performing regular testing can distinguish you from other breeders and help your vet identify for you harmful infections and diseases. So the machine is ultra portable and small and essentially fits in the palm of your hand. It can be ran both from the wall and with internal rechargeable battery. It's accessible. With a few minutes of training and going over the procedure, you can perform the test successfully, no degree required. The analyzer operates off of capillary blood draws with only 10 microliters of sample required. It also does venous, making this test extremely easy to do with a prick of the ear or the pad of the paw with only 10 microliters of blood sample. Cost per test is extremely cheap with this machine at $3 per test. It's an extremely affordable way to keep on top of the health of your kennel and animals. Test time results from placing the chip to 45 seconds later having a result. Extremely quick. You won't be sitting around waiting for the test to result. Machine is designed and calibrated for canine samples, so rest assured knowing you're getting an accurate result designed for canines. White blood cell analyzer calculates your total white blood cells and the 5-part differential. It also comes with free PC software allowing you to easily export the results over to your PC, produce a report, save or print that report, and as usual from K9P4, the kit includes everything you need to start, minus the dog. Plus, you have the support here at K9P4 to do the test accurately and any help along the way. So all in all, the device is industry leading in its cost per test, the amount of data it provides for you, and the features and cost. Other competition only produces the total of white blood cell counts, but this device goes into the 5-part differential of each of the 5 major types of white blood cells. So I'm just going to demonstrate for you how to get the capillary draw. Now the machine doesn't need a distinguishment between capillary or venous. You can run both blood types the exact same way. So be sure to clean the collection site. The alcohol prep heads wipe first, and then we will use the high flow lancets to get a blood sample. Lancets operate on a spring which activates the needle lancet. So you'll have to push it against the surface of the skin, which will activate the lancet and allow a blood drop to collect. Next, we take one of the provided 20 microliter plungers and simply put it against the blood and allow the capillary flow to flow into the tube, simply filling up to the tip. So next we're going to want to put the blood sample, either collected by vacutainer, needle syringe, or via the capillary plunger, into one of the tubes provided, slowly and not forcefully pushing it out until it fills the tube. Place it on the rack, 3D printed and available only at k9p4.com. Affix a pipette tip to your included pipetter, set to 10 microliters. So included in your 100 count test kit box, this will be your box here marked the blood cell staining solution, is the items necessary to process the blood and chips to place into the machine. So the first thing we have is a vial of the staining solution. This is going to be used multiple times across the whole contents of the kit. So be careful to avoid spills, place the cap back on once done, ensure it lasts for the entire amount of tests. So also included is 50 centrifugal tubes. These tubes don't actually get placed in the centrifuge, but these will be used for mixing equal amounts of the whole blood and the cell staining solution. So we'll take out a few of them here and place them to our rack, and then take out your cuvette set. So within this container are 50 single-use cuvettes. From here you're going to place the mixture of the whole blood and the staining solution into the tip, which then gets placed into the machine. Once you're done, you dispose of these. So for your convenience, we've placed the unused chips in our rack. We're going to put the test kit away for now. So with my whole blood sample, which you can put in any sterile cup, I'm going to withdraw 10 microliters exactly of whole blood. We're going to need an even mixture of the cell staining solution and the whole blood. We're going to put that into a new clean tube. Place it right on the bottom. The other way to do it is to put the stain in first and then put the blood in on top. Next, very carefully and to avoid spills, be sure to replace your tip and take 10 microliters of the staining solution. You'll see it looks like a cyan blue, and mix it with your whole blood. So dispense it in there, and then we're going to need to mix by pulling up, combine the two items into the pipette tip, pushing it gently back out, back up and out about 5 to 10 times. This will ensure an even mixture and complete staining of the red blood cells. We'll place another new tip on the pipetter. We'll take out 10 microliters of the well-mixed mixture. And dispense into the little notch seen on the cuvette. So right here at the tip, there's separation between the two planes of plastic. You'll fill it up just like that. Next, we'll go to the machine. We pull out the tray. And insert the cuvette, which only fits one way. You can see from the notch here they line up. Push it to close. Within 45 seconds you will have results appear on screen. Be careful to put away your cell staining solution, as you will need this for every test in the box. So after the beep and your test is completed, it's going to display the results on screen. Here we have 8.5 billion total white blood cell count per liter. You can see the reference range as being 6 to 17 billion per liter. So this falls into the average range for total counts. Now that we've performed the sample and found that none of these results are out of range, high or low, we have an improved look into the health of our animal. So if the results do become outside of range, please consult for further testing with your veterinarian. They will be able to do more advanced white blood cell analysis and look further into the state of any infectious or inflammatory states. So thanks for joining us today in the demonstration and information about the white blood cell analyzer. This device is compact, cheap with the cost per test, and easy to use, delivering you powerful insights into the blood health of your animals. Like and subscribe.